A woman just claims she's the real mother of Meghan Markle's children, and the palace might be panicking. It sounds like the plot of a scandalous royal drama, but this isn't fiction. A woman, known only as DL, has stepped into the spotlight with claims so explosive they've reignited every conspiracy the internet thought it buried. She says she was Meghan Markle's secret surrogate, not once, but twice. And now she's coming forward with legal documents, DNA requests, and a story that could threaten more than reputations. If what she's saying is true, the very future of the royal bloodline could be in question. So what's really going on? And why is everyone so silent? Let's break down what's being said and what it could mean. She calls herself DL, and while her identity remains hidden, her claims are anything but quiet. According to DL, she was recruited through a California-based surrogacy agency and signed strict non-disclosure agreements before being selected to carry not one, but both of Meghan Markle's children. She says she was kept in near total isolation during both pregnancies, with no contact from Meghan and no acknowledgement of her role. But the most shocking part? DL alleges that Meghan wore prosthetic baby bumps in public, staging appearances to maintain the illusion of pregnancy while the real births happened behind closed doors. These claims, while unverified, have reignited a firestorm of speculation. And DL insists she's ready to back them up, with legal documents, medical records, and a demand for DNA testing. But that's just the beginning. DL isn't just making noise, she's building a legal case that could rattle the monarchy. According to reports, her legal team is assembling a portfolio of evidence, medical records, signed contracts, and a formal request for DNA testing. DL claims she has documentation proving she was the surrogate for both of Meghan Markle's children, and she's ready to take it public. The most jaw-dropping part? She says Prince Harry privately thanked her, a detail that, if true, could upend centuries of royal tradition. And that's where things get serious. Because if DL's claims hold up, it's not just a PR nightmare, it's a constitutional crisis. Royal succession laws are rooted in bloodline legitimacy, and if the children weren't born to a titled royal mother, their place in the line of succession could be challenged. As one royal commentator put it, "If this is real, it could shake the monarchy to its core." The internet didn't just revisit the past, it reignited it. As soon as DL's claims surfaced, social media lit up with old footage of Meghan Markle's pregnancies. One clip in particular, where her baby bump appears to fold as she sits, has gone viral again, fueling the long-standing moon bump theory. Critics argue that the bump looked too firm, too high, or even oddly shaped in certain moments. Some even claim it shifted unnaturally, pointing to screenshots and slow-motion breakdowns as proof of a prosthetic belly. Theories that once lived in the fringes of Reddit and YouTube have now gone mainstream. Meghan's recent Instagram post, meant to celebrate her daughter's birthday, only added fuel to the fire. In the video, she's seen dancing and twerking in a hospital room while heavily pregnant. A moment that critics say looks more like a performance than a delivery room memory. And through it all, Meghan has remained silent. No statements, no denials, just curated posts and carefully chosen captions. To her supporters, it's a dignified refusal to engage, but to skeptics, that silence is deafening, and it's only making the speculation louder. Inside the walls of Buckingham Palace, the pressure is reportedly mounting, and fast. According to insiders, the royal institution is facing growing calls to address the surrogacy allegations head-on. With Archie and Lilibet sitting 6th and 7th in line to the throne, the stakes couldn't be higher. Some palace courtiers are allegedly demanding absolute proof that Meghan gave birth to both children, while others are quietly reviewing succession protocols that haven't been tested in centuries. The implications? If DL's claims are proven true, it could trigger a constitutional crisis. British succession law, rooted in centuries-old tradition, emphasizes legitimacy and birthright. And while modern reproductive methods like surrogacy are legal and increasingly common, they introduce legal gray areas the monarchy has never formally addressed. There's even talk, though unconfirmed, of stripping the children of their HRH titles if it's determined they weren't born to a titled royal mother. While removing a dukedom would require an act of parliament, the HRH styling can be revoked by the monarch alone. That possibility has sparked fierce debate among royal watchers and legal experts alike. In short, this isn't just a tabloid scandal, it's a potential turning point for the monarchy itself. And the silence from the palace? It's only making the whispers louder. Here's what we know and what's still just being said. At this point, no official statements have been made by Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, or Buckingham Palace regarding the surrogacy allegations. The claims made by the anonymous woman known as DL remain unverified, and while her story has sparked intense speculation, it has not been substantiated by any confirmed evidence. That said, rumors suggest that DL is preparing legal action, including a push for DNA testing and the release of medical records. Sources allege that Prince Harry may have privately acknowledged her role, though this has not been confirmed by any credible outlet. Meanwhile, reports claim that palace insiders are under pressure to respond, with some calling for absolute proof of birth to settle the matter. Meghan's silence has only intensified the speculation. While she recently posted a photo showing her bare baby bump, possibly as a subtle rebuttal, critics argue it raises more questions than it answers. And despite mounting public interest, the palace has maintained its long-standing policy of not commenting on personal family matters. So for now, the line between fact and rumor remains blurry, and until someone speaks up, the world is left to sift through whispers, screenshots, and speculation. Whether this is the biggest royal scandal of the decade or just another internet firestorm, one thing's clear: the world is watching. DL's claims have cracked open a vault of royal secrets, speculation, and silence. From alleged surrogacy contracts to viral moon bump theories, the story has taken on a life of its own. And with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry staying quiet, the questions are only getting louder. So now it's your turn. Do you believe DL's story? Should the palace finally respond, or is silence the smartest move? And if you thought this was wild, wait until you hear what Meghan's estranged family just revealed. You won't want to miss it.